Good afternoon and welcome to a special episode of Poor vs. Standard. I just wanted to talk about a little bit of what happened in the market today, as I didn't give you a full episode and I feel kind of guilty about it. So as you can see, today was a real good day for the portfolio, up over 3,000, almost 3,005, over 3,500, up almost 12% today, and AMC had a lot to do with that. So I did end up selling one of the one call that I bought for $30 before all this hit. I sold it out, as you can see from, if we take a look up here. Hold on. Where'd it go? Filled. This is gross. Okay, so take a look. Yeah, right here. We sold it for $10.05 when we bought it for $6. So we made a $405 profit minus the 65 cents in and out for Thinkorswim. Had we held on to it throughout the day, though, we would have been up about another $2,400. But what do you do? Who knew that AMC was going to shoot up to be up 100% today? That is insane. Yeah, this AMC Squeeze is a real thing. It's been going crazy, and anyone who tells you that they know how high it's going to go or it's going to keep going, they can't know that. It's impossible to know that kind of thing. It's possible, it's probable even, but to know it for certain, no, they can't know that. So my advice to anyone who is an AMC holder right now, I mean, as you can see, I own 20 shares still. I bought them at an average cost of $19.24. So I'm up 200% on that, and that's a hell of a decent, chunk of change, right? My $400 investment's worth $1,200 and change. So that's very nice. I'm happy with that. 20 shares isn't a lot of shares, but I've seen stories of people who own, hundreds and hundreds of shares and life-changing amounts of money. Like I saw a story where this one guy's up, what was it? Over $284,000, over $250,000. If you're up that kind of money and you don't have that kind of money, it's okay to sell. Like, this isn't, it's fun and games, yes, until someone gets hurt. And don't be putting money you need for rent, food, whatever, your child's braces, into things like this. This is purely, you haven't seen anything like this in the stock market other than the GameStop stuff. This is something that is unprecedented. Like, these types of squeezes and things are so few and far between. In like the last decade and change that I've been doing this stuff, I've never seen anything quite like this, where you literally have retail banding together like a hedge fund and outperforming and outmaneuvering hedge funds. And it's fantastic to watch. Don't get me wrong. I love every second of it. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that these are real people. This is real money. And for someone who hasn't had a lot of money, or someone who didn't have a lot of money growing up, it's hard to fathom how much money it is sometimes when you win that big. And if it's something that's going to help you pay your bills, if it's something that's going to change your life in a meaningful way, sell. You don't need to ride it further in and think that, oh yeah, it's going to keep going up. If it's going to change your life, just do the thing that you should do. Change your life. Be better. Get your entire situation in order and live debt free. Live an amazing life with the money you've gained already. Don't get greedy, because pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. And I learned that lesson on Clove recently. Clove also up 22%. Wow, holy crap. Yeah, after hours it must have run up big, but it's, I got greedy with Clove and I bought over 100 options and I lost $5,000. So, it is what it is. It wasn't it was a decent chunk of my portfolio, but I was willing to risk it and lose it, and I lost it. So it happens. But yeah, overall portfolio up great. I can't imagine, I'd love to see what tomorrow brings. I actually did get in on a couple of call debit spreads early in the day after I sold that one call. Yeah, I bought two $31, $36 call debit spreads, and Each one costs roughly between $260 and $270. So almost a double up of my money, so long as AMC is up above $36 on Friday. Which, the way it's going, highly probable. I think it's like a 78% chance that it's, yeah. So, that'll be cool. Quick little turnaround, extra $500 in my pocket, just about. Not bad. Nickel and diming this thing back up to its former glory, you know? Because the account value is currently $33,384. Not bad at all. Severely above the $30,000 range again. Good to know. If we can get it back to $38,000, which is where it was at before we added the extra $10,000, that would be nice. And then we can keep moving up from there. So, with that, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update as to what ran today. Tattooed Chef did a great job today. Up 6.5%, $1.43. There was another one. Oh, Palantir, wow, almost 6% too, $1.36. And I mean, between that we were up $420 on Palantir between the stock and options that we have. And with Tattooed Chef, we were up $680 between the stock and options we have there. And AMC accounted for a little more than a third of our entire uptrend today. Corsair Gaming was $214 worth of our uptrend. Dropbox at $28 a share, up 4.5%, was $250 of it. And yeah, those were the big gains today. Not bad, not a bad day at all. Yeah, no, it was an impressive day, and I wanted to tell you guys that I haven't forgotten about you, and I wanted to keep you updated and kind of discuss what's going on with the AMC stuff. So, apes are strong together, I guess, but that's what they say. So, it's gonna be an interesting few days here. I noticed that, the indices didn't really move all that much. I mean, SPY was up 0.18%, so to be up this much on a day where the stock indices didn't move all that much is pretty impressive. Growth is coming back, but this is the time where you're making all this money and everything's euphoric and everyone's doing very well. These are the times where you want to start taking profits. If you're up a significant amount, even if it's not AMC, if it's other things, you bought the dip, these are the times you want to grab some money and put it on the sidelines for those red days that will come eventually. And we will talk about that in the podcast coming up this weekend as far as the red, the green, the ugly. So I just wanted to, give you guys a little bit of content because I know I kind of gave you the shaft on Memorial Day weekend, but it was nice out and I had ribs to cook. They were delicious. But all right, thank you so much. I hope everyone else did as well as I did or better and scored massive amounts of tendies. So for those of you who did, congratulations. And for those of you who didn't, we're going to keep working on getting everyone green. So thank you so much for listening. And we'll get back to you this weekend with another episode. And good luck, good afternoon, good night.